this winner-take-all environment, people are doing anything to succeed. You need to stake your claim.
You know, Mika,
Yes?
have you ever realized how many video games are just about violence? Like, why do so many games have to be about killing and murder and the military?
Because it's fun.
Okay, yeah, I guess there's some truth to that. But isn't there another way to do it? Like, what if there was a game that didn't have any violence, but it was just about...
I mean, like ponytail games for kids?
No. It could still be intense, but something that's about, I don't know, like business, for example.
Okay.
Like a game where you start a small business, you try to build up your resources, you mine some things, then maybe you have some competitors and you try to take their resources and you slowly buy their stocks and take over their company and finally show them how it feels to lose the business they love.
Okay, I understand. But actually, you know what? There is a game like that.
Oh, really? That sounds fun.
Yeah. And it's called
Offworld Trading Company.
And this game,
I've heard of
this
it,
game
yes.
is now for free, actually, just for 1 week.
From Epic Games, you should visit them, add it to your library, but should you play it?
That's the question.
That is our question. What do you think?
Well, first, let's explain the game.
Sure.
This game is strategy economic. It's hard to say which one is more, maybe economic.
Well, the strategy is all about the economics. So where most real-time strategy games, you have to manage some resources, but it's all about building a stronger military. There is no military in this game.
There's no military.
Because you try to take over your competitors economically.
That's very fine. But actually, this game is about surviving too, because as a humanity, you have to leave your planet Earth because you destroyed it. I mean, not you, but
not us.
And not us.
I mean, we all could have done more, but
you still recycle, right?
Yeah.
So you go to the Mars and start trying to survive there. So it means you have to build your structures, build actually colony life. But you have more competitive players to play with.
So usually there are some main colonies on the map where the people are living. You're not too concerned about that, except that they are your customers. So compared to surviving Mars that we also reviewed, it's very similar to that.
It looks similar.
Except in surviving Mars, your goal is to keep people alive. Here, your goal is to make the most money and to take over your competitors' businesses.
So this is more realistic.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit sad.
It is.
To think
because it should be about surviving, but it's more about competition.
Humans, right? Yeah.
So this game is actually interesting even in the fact that you can build everything on depth. There's one of the very interesting part of the game is the possibility to go in depth. A lot.
It's quite complex. In fact, the tutorial to learn how to play, I spent about 2 hours on the tutorial. If you're going to play this, be prepared to invest a lot of time into it for it to really get good and become instinctive.
And this is not easy game because you have to really think about it, and there's like 14 different resources that you have to always check. And you're going to check like when to sell it, when to buy it.
And those resources you need to build the structures to produce other resources, but also you might just sell the raw resources if the price is high. And it's very difficult to understand always why the price is going up or down. So it gets quite intense and it's quite fast paced because meanwhile your competitors are trying to buy you out of your company.
But you know there's a limit that you cannot like build structures on the all surface. There's really limited place like you can build things on or numbers.
It's limited. So this is not one of those strategy games where by the end of the map you're spread over the entire map. No, you're at a certain point you stop building and you start focusing on making money.
Yeah.
But just because I said it's not a military game, it doesn't mean that it's completely non-violent. It can get pretty brutal.
Violent because there's other people who want to be the best, who want to earn most money, and we will not stop at like
the legal ways.
Hacking you, going to the like black market to get something,
creating a mutiny, hiring pirates. There's a lot of way that you can screw with each other. business
And you
business
will.
is brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be like a nice strategy game when you build your colony and everything goes fine, except the other companies can like get you, and that's why it gets intense.
So it sounds like a good idea. It's something unique, and I think it executed the idea very well. The question is it worth playing? And maybe I'll start.
Yes.
Because I wasn't sure that I would like it, but in fact, I really did. I think that most people should give it a try, especially if in any genre you like the economic elements of the game. Like if in role-playing games you haggle over every transaction and you try to like sell things at the highest price possible. Like the first mod that I added on Skyrim was to make the economy more diverse.
Okay.
So it's not surprising that I would like this type of game, and if that sounds true to you, you would like it too, and I think, yes, you should play it.
Okay.
Micha.
But I don't think it's only for like economic guys to play this one. But with this game, I was really like, it's very unique, but do I want to continue playing it? Because I have to say that I was so close to yes or no that I was waiting actually for you to say yes or no, so I can say the opposite. So I'm gonna say no to this game.
Why?
Because I'm really like it's hard to explain the feeling, because this is really focused on economics, and while playing it I felt like I can see only numbers now. There's like no graphic or no like looking at the structures. Like when you first play, you can zoom in and look like everything is building nicely, but after a few hours you will just check the numbers and it's all about the numbers, and then it gets a little bit stressful.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So
okay,
that's why.
I can understand that. Yeah. One thing that we should say is that neither of us tried multiplayer. And I think that's where this game could be really strong. If you have 5 or 6 people who usually play StarCraft together or whatever, and you're all trying to undermine each other economically, it could get quite fun quite fast.
If you play solo, the other competitors are AI, so you're fine playing it solo too.
Well, let us know in the comments what you think about this type of game, if you think you're going to play it. And anything that you want to share with us, we'd be happy to talk to you.
And since we do free games that are very limited on time, only 1 week, you should definitely subscribe so you won't miss the next one.
And click the bell so you get a notification so you don't miss it. One more thing to tell you guys is that we discovered another channel, Low Budget Gaming. You'll see it behind us. You can click the link in the description.
And it's all about free games, not only from Epic, but from anywhere. Or some like good deals.
You're like 90% off of games. So if you want some videos that tell you about other free games that we don't have time to cover, then definitely subscribe to that channel. You'll get a lot of good information there.
So hopefully we'll see you next time. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Congratulations.
An expansive HQ has been upgraded.